I don't know why. All right, let me start this different. Hey, good morning, everybody. What's going on Thursday morning? A lot of things to talk about and share with you guys. Let me start this off by saying this. I don't know why I find stolen shit right in front of my fucking truck. This is the second time that's happened. First, there was a purse that was left on my toolbox, and now there was a phone sitting right behind my back tire. I picked the phone up and I put it right there on the curb, and you know, if it gets to the police and they fingerprint it and my prints come up on that and I've got felony charges, wouldn't it be crazy, right? Maybe that's what the whole thing is about. It's a setup. They're trying to get me. Or maybe I'm just being a little too paranoid. Regardless, it is just an interesting thing, kind of coincidental, quite the coinky dink, that twice I've seen stolen shit laying right behind my my truck. All right, hey, good morning, Thursday morning, folks. Woo! It's gonna be a good day today. It's gonna be warm today. It's supposed to be a high of 70 degrees. Let's go El Nino. It's supposed to be 70 degrees today. That's the first thing to share with you guys. Gonna be trying to get on some exterior work. Gonna go try to get some deck boards from Lowe's. I need 1 inch by 5.5 inches by 16 feet long. They got these long 16-foot freaking span deck board on the front of the house. I didn't think I was gonna be able to find those because, well, I didn't see any in stock. I found some. So it's called a 1x6x16, and really what it's called is a 5/4, a 5/4, however you say that, 5/4, by 6x16. So the lesson of the day is, do you know what a 5/4 is in lumber? Well, it's 1.25 inches is what it is. But what it really breaks down to, I mean, what it really measures out to is 1 inch. And when it says 1x6, what that really breaks down to is 5.5 inches. Lumber's the crazy. It's like whoever made up the metrics and the measurements for lumber was drunk as all get out. You know what I mean? So I need like 12 deck boards. They're 16 feet long. I don't know how I'm gonna fit those in this truck, but we're gonna try to figure that out. We'll look at how long they are. They're gonna be extremely long. I can't really put 12 of those through the window. So we'll see. Maybe we can get like 6, or maybe we can lay the tailgate down, something. We'll figure it out. A couple other things I want to grab while we're going to Lowe's. I need to grab a couple of tubes of caulk. You can never have enough caulk when you're wrapping up a house. That's for damn sure. A rubber gasket, and I want to just look at some plexiglass for that pantry door. I don't care about tempered or non-tempered glass, boy. That's interesting right there. I thought that was a Tesla pulling a trailer. It was an Acura MDX little crossover car pulling a trailer. Or ADX, whatever it's called. I don't care about tempered or non-tempered glass. I care about weight of the door. Plexiglass would be a lot lighter than actual glass, and of course it'll be safer, which the safety concern is really of no concern of mine. Just being $1,000 with you. Also, while we're on the subject of concerns, I saw a few comments talking about hack jobs and cutting corners and the silicone fix for my sink drain. Folks, there ain't no cutting corners about it. There was nothing else that could be done about that situation. Let me paint this picture for you. On the sink, the actual sink prior to putting the drain in, the hole where the drain goes down, or the drain plug goes down, is supposed to be circular. Well, this one was sort of circular, but it wasn't all the way circular. Now these drain plugs come with a little screw-on piece that goes on the bottom of the tube, and then a gasket that wedges up into the circle piece. So when you're screwing it, the gasket gets tighter into the circle piece, and you don't even need plumber's dope or plumber's putty to make this connection. But because of the fact that this circle piece on the sink was kind of oblonged, there was nothing that the gasket was going to be able to do, and nothing, you know, plumber's putty probably wasn't going to fix the situation. Neither. Maybe it would have. But I don't feel like the plumber's putty is much different than the silicone, just to be honest with you. So, stop saying it was a hack job. Now, the tub, putting the silicone on that connection, that might be a little more hackish. But anyways, hey, look, let me show you something real quick. See this gas station right here? Motherfucker just got shot up at, oh wait, that's the Wendy's, hold on. It's right here. Motherfucker just got shot right there in front of that damn car wash last night, 4 o'clock this morning. Bang! He lived, thank God. Don't want to see anybody die. Violence is not the answer. All right, so anyways, you know, hey, look, it's not like I'm trying to sit here and do hack work. But sometimes you're caught between a rock and a hard spot. You know, sometimes, what are you going to do? Are you going to tear out an entire wall because your piece of copper pipe is a cunt hair too short? I take a lot of offense to the hack job, you know, thinking there, because, hey, I'm doing the best that I can. And I'm trying to provide not only quality work, not only the best possible work that I can, which I know is so far off from perfection. Not only am I trying to provide the best work that I can, I'm trying to provide work that I can stand behind. That silicone will last. Probably for quite some time. It's silicone, for God's sakes. And I know I'm not the only one to use some damn silicone. Sometimes it's the lesser of the two evils, and it's the best option you got. But when we go test this tub spigot this morning, I'm not even 100% certain that silicone was going to be the answer. Hence the fact that when we go to Lowe's, I'm going to look for a rubber gasket to get up in there. And if that don't work, and if I can't find, oh man. All right, anyways, about to pick up Damon. Hey, let's make today a great day. It's Friday Eve, folks. Hope you're having a great day. Stay safe, stay busy, stay doing stuff like you got ADD, like you're a child on Skittles with the attention deficit disorder. You got the attention deficit disorder, the ADD? Yeah, stay busy, folks, and stay thirsty. All right, let's get Damon and get the day rolling. Sanford and Sons, eat your frickin' heart out. Boy, no. Could only get 6 of them monies, because that's all we can fit. All right, you already know. Do I gotta say it, or do we gotta say it together? Leaving from Lowe's. Ooh, that's gonna be a lot of weight on my back window. A lot of weight on my back window. All right. Yeah, definitely need that toolbox. I mean, that ladder rack, man. Again, if you guys are looking for gift ideas to send to the P.O. box, send that ladder rack. I could definitely use that. All right, we got 6 1x6x16s. We got 3 sheets of super skinny plexiglass, and we got some gaskets. So, folks, I try to tell you, we got a little bit of what we need to get started, and we got some more caulk. So, hopefully, we're in there. All right, safe travels. Let's get this to the house, and hopefully we don't lose nothing. All right, just safely made it over to the house, and getting ready to check on that bathroom, show y'all some stuff. All right. Whew. Okay, so it's gonna be a busy one this morning. It's gonna be nice today too. Damn, I left that fucking light on all night. Son of a bitch. Don't need you on. All right. So let's go up into the bathroom real quick. let's start moving some shit out the way, and then I'll show you what we got. All right, so first thing to show you is, well, we painted all around the tile. Still needs to be cleaned up just a little bit, but it's getting there. It's getting pretty damn close. We painted that sucker right there. I think that sucker came out looking real good, right? Got the window painted, all the quarter round and baseboard painted. Man, it looks sharp, right? Had the wood glue, had the liquid nails that sucker down because there was nothing for that to connect to. So we got that in, and bang, here we are. Oh God, I don't even want to play this game. All right, so again, the leaking is happening from right under here. You can see there's a little screw right here. So, oh man, my ass hurts from sitting on this. I spent so much time sitting on that yesterday, and my ass is just a little hurting. All right, where can I put y'all at so y'all can watch with me now? I need to make sure that we're good. Okay, y'all see. All right, so I'm thinking I'm tight, right? Am I not tight? Why didn't I tighten this, Joe, you idiot? All right, it's tight. So let's test this and hope we don't got no water. So you can see it's leaking. And the silicone did nothing. Nice. All right, good deal. I love when shit just doesn't work at all. Well, there's the silicone all built up on the back side there. So, what a bunch of bullshit that ended up being. No good connection there. All right, so my only other option at this point is to try to get a different ring in that little hole right there. So there's an O-ring way back in there, and it's probably about an inch in there. Well, 3/4. And that's sticking out about 3/4. However, it's just not getting a tight enough connection. So, so I bought these O-rings. I'm gonna stick a new O-ring in there, and hopefully that's gonna be able to touch right there, make a tight seal once we put that in there. And we'll try it one more time. And if that don't work, I gotta take a breather from this because, well, it's whooping my ass. All right, well, what the fuck? So I've got not only one another O-ring in there, I got two another O-rings in there, and that bitch still leaking. So what that tells me is also, here is what I cut off. That's how much I cut off. Why did I cut so much off, Joe? Boy, that hindsight. Smoking crack is what that was, cutting that much off. Well, you live and you learn. If it's only 3/4 that you need, give yourself just a little bit extra, just a couple more inches, because you know she'll appreciate it, right? Son of a bitch, there's nothing else I can do except cut that fucking tile out so I can get to that fitting, undo that fitting, and put a longer piece on there. And then recut the tile, and then put, you know, gotta fucking, oh boy. Gotta re-secure the tile, regrout that motherfucker right there, boy. Know that grout ain't gonna match for shit. Oh well, gotta do what we gotta do. So let's cut the tile out and let's fix our shortcomings. 9:19 in the morning, and what a fucking morning. So, bang. Had to cut all that shit out to be able to get that motherfucker out right there. Just to get that off right there. That little crack stem right there. Gonna put that on eBay. Anybody want to get high? Here's your supply right there. So I could not get that off to save my life. You can see how beat the shit that is. Here is the new 45 pressure compression fitting right there, and a longer piece of copper pipe right there. And that's what we got thus far. So yeah, couple of things real quick. I don't think it's entirely my fault and my fuck up on this. It's probably Matt's fault. I'm kidding. Well, when the house is done, Joe's not going to be able to blame Matt no more. Oh, are you upset that I don't know. I be watching some dudes on TikTok who really be trolling the fuck out of people. All right, so I don't think it's entirely my fault, and what I mean by that is if I could find that stupid damn spigot, I'd show you that inside of the little compartment where the pipe is supposed to go to, that's beat the shit as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go buy a little $20 spigot, and we're gonna test that money out. Or maybe the spigot was defective. Because, man, with as much shit as I did, especially the silicone, you would have imagined that that would have worked out pretty well. All right, Damon's got the deck torn up, so we're gonna go ahead and put that back together, put the new deck boards on that real quick. Then we gotta run to Lowe's and go get more deck boards and another spigot, and I think that's it. All right, let's get the deck put back together, and I'll share with you guys shortly. That is about the gist of today, if not way worse. That's about how today's going right there. All right, so what is it? It's probably almost 1 o'clock. I gotta get ready to go let the dogs out. It's 12:45. I've sent Damon home for the day because I can do bad all by my damn self. And yeah, that's about all I can say about that. Maybe I did him a favor, and that way he don't have to deal with my bitching. But for God's sakes, it's just been a day. So let me show you where I've been at, because this is where I've been at. Right here, folks. Right here on the front frickin' porch. Let's go take a gander at this sucker right here. So, really, it was not going well, to put it mildly. It was not going well. The neighbor's outside. He sits on the porch smoking cigarettes, and I don't like filming with him right there. I get a little stage fright. So what I showed you right there were the new joist that I cut for the front porch. Because the old joists were rotted out. In fact, when you walked on the front porch, it sort of felt like a trampoline. It was a lot of bounciness to it. Now, there were 1x6x16s out there, and for the most part, they were in relatively okay shape, considering the fact that the joists underneath were rotted out. And what happened was they didn't put the freaking brackets, the U-brackets on there. Well, they had them on one side, but they didn't have them on the front side, which caused, you know, the nails rusted out, which they used fucking nails. The nails rusted out, and it wasn't the joist that rotted, it was the nails that rusted, and the joist, they failed. So anyways, I've just replaced 5 of the joists. It wasn't all of them, it was just one section. So I've got 5 cut. You can see my U-bolts out there. I've got all of that. But let me show you another freaking pain in the ass. So we got these little freaking deck screws, these 2.5-inch deck screws right here. And look at the head, okay? The head on them, oh God, it's so tiny. Well, you can't see it, it won't focus, but this head is just so tiny. And then the bit for that, well, the bit keeps stripping out. I don't know, I hate those screws right there. I wish I would have never got them, but I thought that they were gonna be good. They're working, but the bits keep stripping. I had 2 boxes of them, they both came with bits. We burned through both of those bits. Thank God I had a bit, and I'm already halfway through burning up that bit. So, that's that. I've had to go to Lowe's twice. No, wait, 3 times today, right? We went this morning, we got 6 of the 1x6x16s. We slid those through the window. Then we went again and we got 4 more because we needed 10 in total, plus the 2x8x12s. That was $199 with 10 U-bolts, or U-brackets, but we got the wrong U-brackets. We got the brackets with the screw holes on the inside and not on the outside, which there was no way that was gonna work, so I had to take those back. And we also got those screws that are just screwing up my entire life. Today, folks, is a bad day. Also, on top of all of that, I'm so broke, so over budget, so messed up in the game financially that I get to make another play that I don't want to do today. I got to pull all my crypto money. A $30,000 investment that has dwindled down to $8,000. I've got 151 Filecoins. Now what's going to happen is when I pull these, Filecoin will jump to the moon. Watch what I tell you. It's at $53 right now. Can't even see like 10 grand. I went in on this thing 10,000 at a time, 3 different times. I can't even get one of those investments back. But I need the money, and there's nothing else that I can do. When I say that I'm broke, well, going $20,000 over budget with this house and also losing $22,000 in cryptocurrency, that'll do it every time. That'll do it every time. But I'm not bitching. I'm just simply sharing with you guys that today is a fucked up day. Today's fucked up. But what are we gonna do? We're gonna work late today because it's me by myself, and you know what? I like working better by myself. So let me go let these dogs out, make this quick pit stop, and let's get back to work, and I'll share with you guys this deck put back together, and then we can go frickin' mess around with some plumbing. Oh God, not my boy. Oh God, it hurts in my rib. Oh shit, my rib hurts. Oh, it's like a stitch in my rib. Turn off the oven light that's been on for years. How do you even turn it off? Oven light. There we go. It's off. Hey, 4:30 in the afternoon. I was gonna lie and say like 4:45, but it's 4:30 and I'm getting up out of here. More neighbors outside, man, and I don't be liking doing the whole Team 10 Jake Paul thing with the neighbors out there. I try to show some respect for the neighborhood. Day is done. I think that was my jigsaw and the blade falling out. My jigsaw doesn't hold the blade anymore. I was talking about how messed up that tool is. Yeah, that's one of a bunch of tools that are all messed up. I can't believe we made it through the screws. I even ended up finding some more screws, another bag of screws. There's like 50 or 100 screws per container, per box. Fuck am I trying to say? And man, I went through 3 boxes of screws on that front porch. And yeah, that was tough right there, man. It wasn't so much the fact, like the work wasn't too terrible. Like it was actually enjoyable. It was a little different being outside, you know, Taking a break from that plumbing that I'm gonna have to get on first thing in the morning. And it was enjoyable, minus the fact that those screws were some bullshit. But we made them work. They're deck screws, but they're like freaking aluminum or something, weatherproof. They say steel. Is it steel? Steel? Yeah, they weren't worth a fuck. But the day is done and we haven't won anything. Felt good to work by myself. I probably need to work by myself. I don't work well with others and funds are low. So ain't no telling. Maybe I'll have Damon tomorrow, maybe not. I need to get that deck finished, which it's real. Oh yeah, I ran out of screws. So all I need to do is just screw down a couple more things. That thing is solid as a rock. For so long, for so many months here, we've been bouncing across that front porch. And now that thing is solid and it feels really good. Proud of that. And just tried to stay busy today. Tried to get as much done as I possibly could. But ultimately that deck took a while. Tomorrow we'll fight the plumbing and try to make tomorrow a good day. Still haven't pulled the file coin just yet. Letting you know I'm watching that. Oh, I'm watching it. I have to pull it. That's the crazy thing. I can't finish the house unless I do. So I'm really just biding my time. I don't even really have any time to bide because not only once I pull it, it's going to take a while for that to come through for me. So I just want to get this fucking house done. I'm not trying to cut any corners. I'm trying to do this to the utmost. But it's always something. And today it was drill bits and screws. And anchor brackets. That was on me. I got the wrong one starting the day off. All right, I'm getting out of here, folks. Ironically, I'm literally just now starting to sweat. Like, what the hell? I got like a bead of sweat. Oh, the camera don't want to focus. Literally coming down my forehead. Isn't that ironic? Hey, folks, have a great day. Thank you so much for taking the time to rock with me on this thing. And tomorrow's Friday. So let's hope it's productive as well. Take care, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.